Have you ever just been struggling with yourself where mentally you just feel like, oh, you feel like life is taking over you or your mind is taking over you, and you just want to know ways on how to make yourself mentally strong? Well, in today's video, I want to tell you the 3 ways on how to mentally prepare yourself and how to build up that mental fortitude in yourself to be able to overcome the adversities that life has for you. So without further ado, let's go on to the first point, which is going to be that you have to embrace adversity. Acknowledge it, whatever you're going through, you have to acknowledge it and see what is the good part, what is the blessing in it. Because every problem that you have in your life, it's a blessing in disguise. Every problem that you're going through is testing you mentally and physically, depending on what it is. It's testing you to see where you are going to be. What are you doing to handle that situation? And really, just the way on you embracing adversity, acknowledging it, and using it, and trying to figure out what you can learn from it is going to really train up your mental fortitude, your mental strength. Because when you are able to embrace adversity, you will at least be able to like, okay, I could get through this, but what am I going to learn from this? What am I going to learn from all of this adversity that I have? And how can I overcome it? And once you're able to figure out a way and acknowledge it and figure out a way on overcoming it, that is a small step, or it could be a big step depending on what it is for you to be able to overcome adversity. So that's the first way, is that you have to embrace adversity, embrace the obstacle that you're going through. The second one is going to be that you have to be great at self-talk. And the reason why I want to talk about self-talk is that when what you tell yourself every single day, it will make changes throughout your whole habits, throughout your whole life, and also your perception of yourself. So if you go through something really bad and you think of like, oh my god, like, it's my fault, I'm the one that made this error, why am I so bad at this? And you're like, oh no, that negativity, your mind can't tell what's real or fake, only what you feed it. So what you do is that if you are struggling, you're facing really bad adversities, what you want to do is that you really want to make yourself good at positive self-talk. Make yourself like, oh, like, be positive about it. Be like, oh, I know I messed up here, but this is what I could do to better myself to the next level. Oh, this is what I'm doing really bad on, or maybe I screwed up on here, but this was a learning lesson, and I am better than that. I am better in myself to know that, okay, I could solve this problem myself. I made a mistake, but I am going to learn from it. And just having that positive reframing everything that you have negative about yourself is really going to dictate on how you train and where you are in regards to your mental fortitude. If you're someone that's always like self-sabotaging yourself really bad, negative self-talk all the time, you're going to be like thinking like, oh man, like, it's all my fault, like, oh man, I screwed up, and like, and it's all my fault, and you start pondering and saying that to yourself over and over and over again. And once you say it to over so many times, your mind is gonna believe it, and you're gonna believe that you are that certain negative person that you've been telling yourself multiple times. So what you want to do is that instead of that, acknowledge it, don't deny it, but acknowledge it, acknowledge that you made a mistake, and go from there on making a positive reframe on a positive outcome that you get from having that mistake. It's like, oh, I screwed up here in regards to just talking to so many people with a lot of failures. But the good thing is that I was able to talk to a lot of people, and I'm able to improve my people skills for later on in the future. That could be a positive reframe instead of like, oh, I just suck at talking. I just suck at talking. I'm not that good. Maybe I should just give up. And then that just lowers your self-talk, lowers your self-esteem within yourself, and also it lowers your belief that you have for yourself. So that's the second part on how to really train up your mental fortitude, your mental strength within yourself. So, well, lastly, we got third one, which is going to be that you have to challenge yourself mentally. And the reason why I mentioned about challenging yourself is because when we are comfortable at a position that where we are right now, it will really dictate on how we are in our everyday lives. So if you're comfortable right now and you're just thinking like, life is okay, I haven't done anything too big, nothing, I'm not nervous, I haven't got the butterflies or anything like that. If you're always like that and then something bad happens to you, you're gonna think like, oh, you're gonna get that big hit, and it's gonna be like a really big stab at you, like a big jab, and then after that you're just like, oh man, it hurts. And when you didn't really challenge yourself and you're at the comfortable position, it's gonna hurt you a lot more. But if you're always challenging yourself and you're kind of like failing or you're learning throughout those challenges, you're able to just go down, but then make yourself go back up to get yourself back up, on and going to the next level. And then really just challenging yourself every single day will actually make you sure you grow. So if you ever go do something that's really bad, something that's really negative for you, you won't take up a bigger toll than someone that's really comfortable at a low level right here. So that's my 3 tips on how to stay mentally strong. And if you guys like this video, give this video a thumbs up and click the subscribe button down below. And let me know what of the 3 tips was your favorite in the comment box below. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.